What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dev back again for another first listen. Please ain't. Today, man, we are finally gonna take a listen to the new Tory Lanez album. By the time I probably release this, probably be like 2-3 days later, man. I had an eventful weekend. But look, man, his last album, I told you, I didn't think personally it was a bad album. I know a lot of people had a lot of mixed feelings towards it. You know, they liked it. You know, he was singing, he was rapping. The main issue to everybody, I think that we all can agree with, is it had a lot of skits. Yeah, the skits told a story, but at the same time, you know, you have 32 tracks on there. Well, like, I might be exaggerating. I think it was like 28, 26. Half of those were skits. I think that's definitely a no-no, man. Like, you can do a little bit better than that. They weren't even like groundbreaking skits, you know. They were just like, you know, Tory talking, you know, being in the hood, stuff like that. Look, I listened to it from start to finish. I definitely like the album. My favorite tracks on there being Cold Blood, Friends with Benefits, Flex, tracks like that, man. I definitely loved, obviously, Say It. So if he can keep the same energy on this album, I think we should have something good. It's another 18 tracks, but it looks like it's just pure 18 tracks. He has a lot of features on here, you know, 50 being one of them. I can't wait till I get to that 50 track. So we're just gonna get right into this, man. Like always, been fucking talking too much. Let's get right into this. We got Tory Lanez, Memories Don't Die. Y'all ready? All right, man, the first track is Memories. True.
Lose it all in one night. That's all they show. Every day. But the memories don't. This my motherfucking album.
Okay. Okay, leading us in. I feel you, Tory, okay? Singing, Tory? Singing?
I got my drink poured. I got these J's rolled up. No need to change clothes. I'll be feeling what I got on. Keep me no holes.
All right.
And then I'm right back inside this position.
Hey, I thought this bitch was about to get into. Well, I thought I was about to hit one of these, you know. I'm about to just hit a little shoulder roll, and then he come with the switch. Hold on. To be honest though, I need more of that first track. I need to see what else he got in that first track, you know.
Right now, come back still alive. You was fake with the handshake, now you come back still in fives. On the one umbrella mile, to the field, had to hit a step back for the plays. Step back with a 10-pack, make 10 rack for the day. New shit that I'm on this, yeah, tell them boys that the squad lit. Okay. All hunters, all green, blue, you swear I'm playing for the hardness, but I'm playing for the T-City, and the umbrella team with me. I got a million ties, yeah. Pretty Brazilian wives, yeah. Colonized, the hypocrite criticized.
Come on, man. See, that's 2 tracks right there. First of all, that slow track that he had at the beginning, I'm gonna need more of that, man. I'm gonna need to see what else, because I know he got that on his computer. You know, Tory Lanez known to have like 50 albums on his computer, and he don't even want to say. That's why he got a Fargo Friday, because he always ready to release something. But I feel like, man, those are 2 tracks, 2 solid tracks in one. Just both needed to be a little longer, man. He could have just made those 2 tracks on the album, man. Come on, man. Don't tease us like that, bro. But I definitely love what he's doing with the first track, man. It shows that we're going to get both sides of the album. At least that's what I think. I don't think it's going to be, you know, because like remember last year when he had Chicks Tape and then New Toronto? I mean, he gave us the rapping side and the singing side. Nah, I think it's going to be a mixture. So I am definitely ready for that. All right, track 3, Shooters.
All I wanna do is go out trapping with the shoes. But you know what we get into.
Yo.
All I wanna do is go out trapping with the shooters. Wrist so froze, you should see how I be flex with all the shooters. Shorty, all you gotta get ahead of all my shooters. I came in, I just pulled it off the lot. Sailing like a Tory, I came in with a yacht. I came up, I'm a trapping out the spot. Flexing, 2 up, 3 session, 2 bras.
Hold the fuck on, bro. Hold the fuck on, bro. Y'all heard the drop?
I came in, I just pulled it off the lot. Sailing like a Tory, I came in with a yacht. I'm just flexing, 2 up, 3 session, 2 bras. Every time I down and catch me with the shooters. Slow up down and catch one if you shoot us. No more putting shooters in the Uber.
Damn, bro. Wait, hold on. I know he didn't mean that line like that, but damn, no more putting shooters in the Uber. Come on, man. Like, I know that had nothing to do with the Parkland shooting. Maybe I'm reaching for that. Maybe I know a lot of y'all probably like thought that, but I think he wrote this way before, right? This is one of the previous singles he released before the album, right? Like, I just want to make sure. No matter though, this shit is fire so far. Hold on.
Sexy little bitch, throwing titties at my window. You from out of town, but you know what we is. All I wanna do is go out trapping with shooters.
I'm talking about Tory. Arigato gozaimasu, my nigga. That's what I'm talking about, dog. You hear that? With my shooters. Hey. Dog, hold on. That first draw had my ass.
All I wanna do is go out trapping with shooters. Wrist so froze, you should see.
Hey, he gotta come strong for the rest of the album, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gotta come strong. That's track 3. We got 15 tracks left. You gonna bring that right out the chamber? That's like you playing Fortnite, right? You land, right? Boom, what's the first thing you see? Scar, legendary Scar, in your ass, bro. Right at the beginning of the match, just in your ass, bro. I don't understand, dog. Like, this nigga Tory his producing team need to teach him some strategy with the track rotation. All right, they need to put it in the right way, because you just don't put a fire track like that right at the beginning, man. You need to start slow, finish strong, because I don't think you can finish as strong as that. Me personally, I'm just saying, I'm rooting for you though, man. I'm rooting for you. We got track 4, For Me. I don't mind singing Tory at all. Like, I vibe with this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Come on, don't switch it up on me again, man. Don't do this again. Come on.
Roll up, drink it, I do that for me. Oh, get it, I do that for me. I do that for me. Oh, get it, I do that for me. Drink it, I feel it's way about you. Situations you can stand by.
Alright, so I see what you're doing here, yo.
Roll up, drink it, I do that for me.
Okay. Alright, my opinion on that track. First of all, let me know which one of y'all like. Did y'all like the For Me on the first beat or the second beat? I think both of them, they definitely fit, man. I definitely like what Tory's doing. He's just playing around right now, man. Look, he gave us that Shooters track, which was super hella hype. You can't top Shooters. And then this For Me track is about the same thing, you know, like it's chill. I see he's getting his Caribbean background. Yo, I be messing up words. I don't know how I be doing it. I just be adding, making up my own words, but y'all be hearing me out, man. But I feel like he's getting his background into it, you know, his ethnicity. He's bringing his Caribbean vibe, that island sound into his music. That's another reason why I really mess with Tory Lanez. If there's one type of style of music that I personally dig, and I think there's just no type of bad, you know, Caribbean style music. I think it's just it's just meant for you to dance, and it's just meant for you. It's the same thing with Spanish music too. Like, I don't feel like there's any bad Spanish dancing music. You know, it's just gets you, it's up tempo, and it just makes you feel good. So that's what I feel like on this track. What he did for me, man. He just had fun with it. I'm liking the album so far, man. I can't really hate on it, man. We listened to 3 tracks only, so I'm not gonna praise it too much. We still got a lot of album left, but so far so good. All right. Track 5, skirt skirt. I'm in love with you.
Time to fuck around off this patrol.
You see what I'm saying? Yes.
It's you and me, don't need anybody. I like freaking, you like sex on the weekend.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too. Me too.
wrong with that sound. I be trying to tell y'all, bro. Like, anybody that tries to hate on Caribbean style music, man, kill yourself, bro. I take that back, you know. I'm not trying to get flagged out here, you know what I'm saying? Anybody out there that hates on Caribbean style music, all right? KYS, bro. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You can't really hate on this, man. Like, it's feel good. You want to get up and dance. My leg kind of hurt right now because, you know, shooters, I did a little jump. I think I tore my ACL. But I'm telling you, man, like tracks like that, man, you hear it in the club, man. You get your little boting, you know, hit one of these, you know what I'm saying? Come here. Yeah, up on the river. Up on the river. Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe y'all guys got different mindsets, bro. Like, I feel like not kids nowadays, man. All they want to hear is some turn up shit. Like, you know, they just want to, fuck, bitch. Lil Pump, Gucci Gang, D-Rose. Like, come on, man. Get a little love in your life, man. You know, learn how to swing that thing. You know what I'm saying? Just swing it. You know, like. To each their own, man. You know, everybody want to have fun their own way. Shit. Track 6, Benevolent.
Fuck, I was trying to front up me earlier. Pull up. Yo, come here, cousin. Boy.
Story up, I was trapping out of Brampton.
He said, come here, cuzzy, Wagwan. Look, I'm Asian, all right? I don't know how to do the little thing. Look, my best friend is Jamaican in Miami, all right? You know, it's hard not to start talking like one sooner or later, all right?
Bring this shit to each state, talking Miami to the peach state. Diddy to the bitch, send him out for the cheesecake. Intermission.
Hey, if y'all don't know that line, you might be too young, bro. Diddy send him out for the cheesecake. Y'all remember making the band? With Chopper, Dylan, bitch, because I spit hot fire.
Y'all been in it for a long time, niggas still pass, homie, I ain't shit can feel me. Pablo, my chick, Tata, nice breasts with the hot thighs like.
You know what this track remind me of, man? Y'all remember the second part of Pusha Man on Acid Rain from Chance the Rapper? You know, I know when with the like, I don't know the words, man. I usually be on drugs when I listen to the song, but I'm just saying though, it sounds just like Pusha Man, the second part. Let me know if I'm tripping.
Now shit glowed
You
up.
see, yeah, hell yeah, man.
So incredible, baby. Club white sparkles looking like 4th of July. Instagram story clicking, trying to save the moment. Sexy woman selling pussy, but we ain't condoning. Fly nigga in the building like 9/11. 35 up in Gucci, nigga. Charlamagne say you stupid, nigga.
I like how he did the first track, man. The first track, like I said, it sounded like Chance the Rapper beat, Push Man. But then like he switched it off into the second part, which really, you know, as Ross would say, boss music. I like what he did right there, man. Like, I'm loving the variety we getting so far from the album. There's one thing I could point out from the album so far. We are definitely getting a variety from Tory Lanez. You know, we're getting a little bit of everything. A little bit of flex Tory, a little bit of singing Tory, some Caribbean Tory, you know, some just pure rapping Tory. I'm loving what I'm hearing so far, man. Like, I can understand why a lot of people said this is good because, look, we 6 tracks in, man, and it's been nothing but just flame. Like, I don't understand how could you honestly hate. A lot of people like I think their main reasons too is like, oh, he's just a carbon copy of Drake. He's using the same Drake style. I feel like everybody in Toronto using the same style. To be honest with you, like I don't see nobody hating on like Roy Woods. I don't see nobody hating on like Division. You know, like it's just look, appreciate the music, man. That's all I'm saying. Appreciate the music. If it sounds good, it sounds good. It's good to have some comparisons, but don't hate the man just because you think, oh, sounds like Drake. I'm not listening to this. I'll just go listen to Drake. Look, that is not needed, all right? Just save that shit for the birds, bro. Track 7, Real Thing featuring Future. That is, first of all, that is flaw. That you're gonna try to mess with the twin sister. You could pass it off as a common mistake because twins, you know, that's a valid excuse. Just letting y'all know, if any of y'all want to smash some twins, it's frowned upon, but it's a valid excuse. You know, sometimes you can get them confused, especially if they identical. All right.
Need a SP. I said girlfriend, she my bestie. If you see it, let's be honest, girl.
I feel like Future gonna come in, he gonna eat his part. Swear to God, like he just gonna. Yo.
I just changed my number, you can't call it sex. Take your location up, miss calls will never miss. Ooh, ain't a lot of bad bitches.
I told you, dog.
She don't post, so I know she won't expose me. I'ma step every country on your ID. They can't smoke me, you know they tryna find you. No, I got the belt, hey. I got a thick white bitch. Licked in a bitch in a bitch. 40 with a skin on, ain't even know she was your bitch, dog.
For real. You need to stop it, Tory. Dog, how can you honestly hate on this album, bro? Please. At this point, look, we on track. That's track 7. First of all, track 7. Whatever you got against the Future, drop it. We are 7 tracks in this album. Who hates this album? Who was sitting there at their desk, in their gym, in their car? Who was sitting there and saying like, man, this junk suck? Cause I want to know you, bro. Put it in the comment section, bro. I'll pin you. I want to have a conversation with you, man, because I want to know what you listening to, because we probably not listening to the same thing. This shit right here is fire. Pure fire. Like, how could you not like this track, my guy? Come on, man. Woohoo. Tory flexing. And I feel him too. I'm like, hey, it's not my fault your girl slid in my DMs, you know, sent me a couple snaps, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's her business. That ain't got nothing to do with me, baby. Track 8. Hate to say it, but we might have a contender.
I find it funny how niggas start talking money. I'm living lovely, apartment far from the bungee. I remember, yeah, I bought a Ferrari, I only drove in it once. I'm moving different this year. I'm leaving thousands, talking millions this year. When niggas really talk it over. Renegotiated, made a play in my stage. I made Tripoli events that he had gave me in my first year. 45 minutes of me on stage, and I'm not amazed. I think the table's turning. I think you learn from the bridge you burn when you see it burning.
Yo, was he talking about Drizzy right there? You know, since they like, you know, they came together and united kind of, and apparently they got a duo album coming out. Hey, look, I tell you, if Tory and Drizzy get together, boy, hey, they might shut the internet down, but I'm letting you know right now.
It's Shelly burning on my side pocket, that's just in case you get illy out here. Me and Travis Scott almost fought at the Malaluna. We both agreed shortly after that it was music we possibly. History made in New York City. We called a truce at the tower. I only brought a couple niggas with me. The beef was finished as soon as we took a picture. The world was watching it.
See, the thing that I'm loving, man, we just getting different varieties, dog. Like, Tory is giving us every side of him, and I don't understand how can y'all not like this. Like, come on, man, this shit is fire, bro. Like, he was spitting some real shit right there. Look, a lot of y'all could be like, yeah, okay, maybe he looks up to Drake, all right? Maybe he takes a little bit of references from Drake. Come on now, every mumble artist you listen to nowadays literally sounds the goddamn same. So when Tory Lanez takes some reference from probably a legend in music, it is what it is. Drake is a legend in this music shit. I'm sorry to tell y'all. I mean, he's gonna go down as one of the greats. And it's gonna suck for a lot of haters, but you know, you just gotta accept that shit. And a lot of people don't want to accept that LeBron is a top 3 player. But you know what? At the end of the day, it is what it is. He is, and that's what Drake is. Drake will end up a top 5 overall artist that has ever been in this game because of his influence on everything. Yeah, man, that's not a bad person to look up to. And I feel like even then, Tory still is kind of shying away and doing his own thing. You know, he got his own sound. He's giving us every type of style that you want. Like, you want some dance shit, I got you. You want some rap shit, I got you. You want some hard shit, I got you. Pause. Yo, keep it like that, bro. That's don't hate on this man. Don't discredit anybody's work, especially when they doing it for us. You don't get albums like this all the time, man, where you can just like get a refreshing feeling from start to finish. At least that's how I feel. Track 9, Bid. Okay, B.I.D. bust it down. All right, you know, I'm gonna start using that shit. Yeah, you about to get B.I.D. I'll bust it down.
I mean, with the curry, you gon' let me rag, cause I jumped into what the fuck is that? But I didn't bite back. Fuck I like. All of this is facts. She just want.
All right, man, that track right there, man, definitely sounded like some SoundCloud rapper shit. There you go, right there. They even took a little page out of the SoundCloud rapper book. All right, personally for me, that track didn't do anything other than his reference to Bust It Downs and the Hennessy. That track really didn't do anything for me. I mean, probably after a couple listens, I'll like just let it play throughout, just from start, just when I don't feel like changing the station because I'm lazy like that. But for the most part, yeah, that like, come on now, really didn't do anything for me. Track 10, 48 Floors, featuring Manza.
You small, we can fall, what's your preference? Wrote to Santa just to put you on my sex list. Shook out the $1 million one out the Craigslist. Oh yeah, like a border, women call up, fuck it all up. So when you hit me, remind me just to call back. Tell them niggas like the summer coming, fall back. So fucking on the bed to the left. We still gotta see it 48 floors. Even though I know it's the same, baby, I'm a 7-figure nigga still riding the scrape. Still drop a bitch off if she don't drop on the tank.
Personally, me, I couldn't really get into that track too. I understand that was a slower track. He kind of did that one for the ladies. Even towards the end, he kind of sounded like Lloyd at the end. And Lloyd was a hit or miss for me, but I didn't expect for me to like it from. When it started so strong with Shooters, I was expecting it to slow down at some point. He has 18 tracks on here. I'm not expecting to like all 18. So back to back, kind of Tory came back down to earth, which is cool. We all human, unless your son Goku, all right. Ultra instincts on that ass. You feel me? Nani whis ha ha. Oh yeah, only my real niggas know what I'm talking about. Only my real niggas know what I'm talking about right there. Track 11, BBWW and Fake Show.
Let me say it with the bass, all you rappers ain't safe, all you singers ain't safe,
He said, let me say it with the bass. Okay,
Grace, Grammy nominated on the first album, motherfucker, see the face? Look at me, I know these niggas, I throw dick at your bitch. She gon' touchdown. Bitch, I'm up now, what now? Fuck about what you saw about. That shit sound like us now.
I didn't like that first one.
And my exes don't ever get famous or flex on me with a rapper or an entertainer. Life in this business come with these different dangers. You be lying, you just fuck some niggas on me and claim you see it from different angles.
True.
Girl tipper, flown tripper, turn stripper. Last night call her hot sex off liquor. Trash bag full of every dollar at the bar. That you kneeling down to pick up for these niggas throwing it up.
Y'all know how I feel about that Chop and Screw music, man. If y'all haven't dabbled in Chop and Screw, you might need to go ahead and see if that's your element, Look, I'm not a fan of those like short tracks because I feel like when he did it at the beginning, I wanted those 2 tracks to actually finish. I wanted them to be full-fledged tracks because them shit sounded fire. It's, right here, I really didn't like BBWW, but Fake Show wasn't too bad. I definitely think he's come back down to earth 3 tracks in a row. I hope it just doesn't finish off the rest of the album just trash, because I'm still looking forward for that 50s feature and just finish strong, all right? You started so strong. And that's so tough when you come out with a banger like Shooter. You gotta come strong, man. Like, please, give me something, man. Track 12, Dance For Me, featuring the boy Nav.
She don't dance, but she dance for me. She ain't even trying to get any bands for me. She don't dance, but she dance for me. She ain't even trying to get any bands for me.
Oh my God.
So fell in love with my bando. I just fell in love with a bad one. I get in the club, sneak the sub in the back door. Yeah. All my boss bitches is a lean to.
Y'all.
She ain't wanna fuck me, she ain't mean to.
Y'all.
She don't dance, but she dance for me.
Oh my
She
God.
ain't even tryna get
Bitch, I had 808s in the back, bitch.
dance, but she dance for me.
Y'all.
She ain't even tryna get any bands from me.
Y'all.
Roll this shot in that making music, taking drugs, my second passion. I know some bitches that stay ready for that action.
Bro, that do not sound like Nav, not even in the slightest, yo.
Got a chicken in my kitchen and she cooking for me. Go to B-Town, all these brown boys started looking like me. I'm the one they wanna see, now all they booking is me.
He said brown boy, so it's definitely him though.
Out in public, we ain't speaking. Oh, we alone, it's a freak team.
Oh, y'all hear this shit?
Why you gotta lie, you ain't my shorty.
Say that shit,
nigga! But can't afford me. Hands down, get the bitch by majority. I'm a rich nigga and you know it. Sippin' ain't so good. Yeah. She don't dance, but she dance for me.
Ah!
She ain't even tryna get it back.
Man, I just feel like when I'm I'm listening to that track, man, like, I don't know, man. I get this different aura, like, you know what I'm saying? She don't know what you dance for me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm a cool ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's good, shorty? You know, there's a time and place for everything. You know, I talk like this. I can talk like this. I can, you know, switch it up, and then, you know, you just be like, what's good, shorty? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get to know you know? That track right there, man, yeah, just give me the swagger. I don't know what it is, like, I don't know if it's the, I don't know if it's like the 808s that be hitting me, man, but that shit, whew.
We been dance together. She don't dance, but she dance for me. She ain't even trying to get any pants from me.
Oh, man.
Roll this shit.
That boy did his thing on this track.
Don't dance, but she fuck around and dance for me, baby.
Of course, he had to throw some flavor at the end, you know.
Do it with no hands for me, baby.
Hey, man, I'm glad that he brought it back, man, because like I said, we had 3 tracks that were back to back to back that I wasn't really feeling, and I thought it was kind of gonna simmer down. You know, he was a little too hot. Look, I believed in his ultra instincts, all right. I believe he was gonna reawaken that shit. You know, it's his second win. You know, he still got another try. Hey, man, you know, I'm a fucking geek, bruh. Track 13, Pieces, featuring 50. This is what I'm waiting for.
The murder lab is a birthplace, facing the city, quoting Biggie out on the worst days. I used to take the train with her, so none of these lanes get her the danger. Living where she was at was a plain picture. I used to paint pictures on how we could gain riches together instead of He don't fuck with niggas, cause niggas is the reason he got himself inside it. You wanna interrupt, but just get deeper. You been living this mission, you tryna figure who's the nigga or the perpetrator, killing your pops, nigga. When you
get jumped on, slashed or dumped on. Same block you pump on, the spot you get slumped on. Tory told me the story, it sounded a little crazy, little Nas, a little Tupac. Brenda's having a baby, how much pressure can you take for you snatch the savage? To semi-automatics, it's tragic how the static I have us going at.
That's a real line right there, man. He said, you know, it's crazy how a little static can have us going at it. And it's true, man. Like, just a little word here and there, just a little jab, and people, you know, if that person is emotional like that, and he take it to heart, then, you know, they don't even talk. They just shoot. And, you know, it's a crazy world we live in, man. But that track right there, man, I definitely love 50. 50 just got one of them rapping voices, you know, like, he starts rapping, and you just know he's a rapper. You know, it just comes off the tongue real natural. And Tory, man, like, very underrated rapper. I always, like, Tory for me is like a very underrated rapper. A lot of people think just because, you know, he came out with Say It, and, you know, he used to come out with all the other, like, you know, chicks tapes and whatnot, they really just sleep on his rapping capability. And that's not the case, man. He could definitely hold his own with today's rappers. Not that there's many rappers or real rappers left in the rap game, but I'm just saying, he could be a top 10 rapper if you really want to put him there. So, don't sleep on his lyrics, man. You know, he's just an overall artist. And he's showing you that he can do everything. And you gotta respect that, man. Track 14, Connection, featuring Fabolous and some other names that I can't read.
Baby, no, I think big, but just have faith if you my lady. Bad boy, bad bitch, still a good connection. Tell me where to take it, girl. You give good direction. It's like you in a blind spot, losing control. You are the answer. I've been calling you.
That track right there, man, definitely a radio hit. Fabolous though, man. Don't sleep on, man. First of all, Fabolous Fabolous has had a great career, man. A lot of people just think that Fabolous is just this radio artist, you know, Fabolous, holla back, yelling, woo, woo. That's probably a little too old for y'all. Y'all don't know about that. But, you know, when it comes to actually punchline rapper, like, Fab is up there, bro. Like, and that's he's a very underrated punchline rapper. I think, you know, when you actually want to battle a real rapper, you don't want to touch rappers like Jada and Fab and Royce 5'9", you know, M, like just that Cassidy, rappers like that you want to stay away from, you know what I'm saying? That's just a different type of rap style. But I feel like this is a whole radio track. I didn't know who the Davo dude was, or the Pamalo, I forgot her last name. My phone just shut off, but you know, definitely a radio hit. Nothing that really perked my ears up. But, you know, 4 tracks on here that I didn't like so far, which is cool. Very surprising because y'all know how I feel about 18 tracks. I feel like sometimes that's a little too many, but I feel like Tory Lanez is doing a great job keeping us in. Track 15, Hillside, featuring Wiz Khalifa.
That's the real hillside.
You don't wanna slide to the hillside, yeah, yeah. You gon' keep it right for the hillside.
In my head, it should feel you, yeah. So can we get it started for the hillside?
Same thing with your hair. Cause all of these niggas be faking. Swearing to God that they caking. I'm walking this bitch and the party get lit and I bet it go down like a basement.
Nah, man. Personally, that track was that's probably the most trash track on this album. Wiz Khalifa for me fell off ever since Cushion Orange Juice, man. And you know what's really sad about, you know, like artists that you know that have great potential, because back in the day, even man, I wouldn't say now, but back in the day, man, like the 2000 9s, 10s, 11s, 12s, man, Wiz Khalifa was running it, man. Like he was doing his thing. I remember I listened to Burn After Rolling, man, and I just remember sitting there like, this man, Wiz Khalifa, is like the next thing up, bro. Like he was one of the great artists that I thought could make a great career and, you know, be a real rapper, because, man, the stuff I was hearing from like when I first listened to The Thrill and he remixed the Empire Sun track, and I'm just like, bruh, man, you got some potential, man. You know about this shit. And then even listening to Burn After Rolling, man, like that man was, Wiz just had that swagger, bro. He knew how to rap. And then he just went mainstream. He dropped that, what was that? The one with the rooftops on it and wake up, wake up. Oh my God, it was so terrible. Like, and ever since then, you know, he went very mainstream and, you know, Taylor, man, it's just disappointing, bro, because he was literally one of my favorite artists. He was like one of the reasons I started smoking back in the day, you know, like Cushion Orange Juice is always going to be a smoker's anthem. You know, and it's just really sad. Other than that, though, man, the track was Bluns. I just had to, like, share that story with y'all about Wiz Khalifa. If y'all did not know, for the current Wiz Khalifa fans, I'm just saying, back in the day, man, Wiz Khalifa was really running things. Track 16, Hypnotized.
You see it, ain't it a lie, it's true. Cause I'm hypnotized by you. Can't keep my eyes off you. And I know you see it, ain't it a lie, it's true. Cause I'm hypnotized by you.
Hey, did I say that last track was Dumpster Juice? My bad, I lied. This track right here is Supreme Dumpster, bro. Like, this shit is straight gooch sweat, bro. What is that? What? No. Hell no. Track 17, Happiness and Tell Me. Hell no. What the man? 8-minute track? Nigga, what? Actually, I'll bite my words back, because I did say that I want full tracks from these kind of Happiness and Tell Me. I did want full tracks, so maybe he's gonna give me 2 full tracks in one. Cool, I'm down. That piano, man, okay.
I remember I was at school and I was waiting for my ride. You know, it never came. So
okay, nigga.
Tell me how you feel about me, tell me. Hey, tell me how you feel about me, tell me. Tell me that you hate the way I handle shit.
Talking to y'all haters.
Tell me that you hate the way I hop on your favorite artist songs and make it sound like all my platinum shit.
Hey,
tell me
real.
how you feel about
I'm actually surprised, man. That 8-minute track wasn't that bad. You know, he's kind of reflecting on his life in the first track. I always say, man, when it comes to happiness, man, to each their own. People think that, you know, being this rich, mass attention, all this stuff, it brings you happiness. You know, happiness, that is not the key, man. Go ask J. Cole. If you want to know what happiness is, go see what J. Cole is doing, man. You know what I'm saying? My dude is a millionaire and still, you know, living life like a normal dude. Because, like I said, money does not buy happiness. All you need money for in this life is just to live. You don't need a mass abundance of it. You just need just enough to suffice. Then at that point, you know, you either end up lonely or whatnot. You still have issues. People still doing drugs. Don't let it be confused, man, by this lifestyle that you see on these videos. Not everybody is really happy with themselves, you know, and I'm just letting you know, some of y'all have better lives than people that have millions of dollars, and it's true. You know, people don't have those memories of, you know, friends and hanging out with friends, you know, because human contact is what we need in life. You know, like, that is what life is about. I'm sorry to say, no one can be forever truly lonely. At some point, you need to have some, like, whether it's sight, you know, hearing, you need to see other humans. You know, nobody wants to be alone. It's just what it is. So I like that track, man. You know, Happiness, and then the second part, Tell Me. He was basically telling all his haters, like, you know, tell me that y'all hate me when I make this sound my song. Tell, you know, for all my haters that, you know, you can't really mess with me. I do this thing. Tell me why you really don't make that I make these brash decisions. Like, I was like, yo, I feel you, Tory. Talk your shit, my guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm on your side, man. I feel what you're saying. You release singles every Friday. You have Fargo Friday. You going on for like, what, 2 years straight? Or a year? I'm like, come on, man. Like, nobody really doing that. And you still underrated. I'm here, guy. And the last track is Don't Die. I like how he did that right there with Memories is being the intro and then Don't Die the outro. That's cool. You know, that's a little, you know what? It's always about the little things, you know?
Wish click play with the shooting nowadays. Y'all boys just try to figure who click play. I made bitches and made niggas. Y'all boys just bitch made niggas. I flacey. How many years am I gonna spend being famous? Acting like I'm normal, like I don't realize I made it, like I don't realize I'm famous. Like I don't realize every time I walk around the city, they look at me like the greatest.
All that means is he's humble. That's all that really means, you know what I'm saying? Because it hasn't really hit him yet. He's still trying to adapt to it. Look, I say that he's speaking on that, but I just, you know, I don't think he thinks that for real. Because he know who he is, you know?
Cool niggas.
Yeah.
She wanna get high, fuck with a cool nigga. 48 Floors, check out my view, nigga. I already know that I may have fucked it up.
Cool track, man. Definitely one of the cool tracks. A great outro, man. Like, usually people, they don't finish their album strong. They always just kind of like, just bless the last track. Just kind of like a throwaway. But nah, man, he really put his heart into that one. And also with the concept, you know, with Memories, Don't Die at the end. I like what he did right there. But my opinions on the album. First of all, it is better than I Told You. Just, you know, for the fact that he didn't have, you know, a million skits on the album. There was, you know, it was 18 tracks. I already know how I feel about albums more than 15 tracks. Sometimes, you know, you lose the interest of the listener. But I feel for Tory Lanez, man, he started that junk really strong, man. Like, Shooters. Like I said, Shooters was probably the best track on here until I listened to that Future track. I think Tory and Future really did really well on that track together. But the first 8, start to finish, was just fire. Like, he captured the moment, you know what I'm saying? Like, he took advantage of it. I feel like right there, that could have just been an album. He could have just had an 8-track album and it would have been fuego. You know, one of my favorite tracks on here, Real Thing featuring Future, and also Shooters. I feel like those were like kind of like the bangers of the album. For me and Skirt Skirt had kind of had a Caribbean vibe. You know, it's basically you know, Canadian, you know, how they have all that Caribbean influence up there, and also just Tory Lanez being, I think he's from the Bahamas, I think, or he might be Jamaican, one of those. I don't know which it is. Don't quote me on that. Just know that he's some type of island person. I feel like he just, you know, he had to bring a lot of variety in his album. That's the one thing I said that's cool about Tory Lanez. He can do it all. He can sing, he can rap, he can like play around rap, he can give you hardcore trap rap. He can give you these Caribbean style sounds. The only thing about what I hate with people with Tory Lanez is they think that he's just a counterpart of, you know, Drake or The Weeknd. He even stated in a song, what was it? And Tell Me. You know, he said that you guys call him a carbon copy of Drake, Party Next Door, you know, Roy Woods, you know, The Weeknd. Look, everybody's from that side. Everybody's from the 6. Like I said, Toronto has a big presence in music. And I feel like when it comes to, you know, Tory Lanez, though, he's like the only one taking heat for it. When, you know, Party Next Door, look, they all feed off each other. You know, it's not bad to reference other artists. It's cool. If you want to be like Drake, that's not a bad person to look up to. So I feel like Tory has found his own lane. With I Told You, he was kind of like going in a direction like, can he actually do it? Can he just make, you know, different music, have his own sound? I think he was going in the right direction with I Told You. But then I feel like this is the complete right here. Memories Don't Die, man. There was only like 5 to 4 bad tracks on here, which were Hillside featuring Wiz. Connection was a radio song. I didn't like 48 Floors and BBW. And what was the other one I didn't like? Oh, Hypnotized. Oh my god, that is straight dumpster. That is some Uber dumpster right there, bro. I don't know how people can like that song. It sounded like some like mainstream Katy Perry track that I've heard before, and I don't even like Katy Perry like that. Like, fuck out of here. And the whole album though, man, like 18 tracks. Come on, 13 out of 18. Like I said, that's not a bad look. If you would have put 14, you would have had something fuego. I just don't understand. I understand why, you know, artists have bigger albums and, you know, stream purposes and stuff like that. And look, 14 tracks. Tory, you would have gave us 14 tracks, man. It would have been nothing but fuego, bro. You would have had a classic right here. I was vibing from start to finish. Oh yeah, my other favorite tracks too is Dance For Me. that did not sound like Nav at all. I was like, it kind of sounded like Nav was trying to like, you know, switch up his style. Cause like, you know, everybody always says that Nav is comparable to Speaker Knockers, but right there, it sounded like Nav was a whole different person until he started saying Brown Boy, and I was like, okay, this is Nav. But that dance for me, man, I don't know, it gave me like this little swagger. I had this little aura. I was just feeling myself, you know what I'm saying? What a dance for me, you know. Y'all know how I get, you know, off the licky. I was definitely on the water today, Zephyr Hills, and you know, I enjoyed this album. It was just rather long. That's the only thing I can really say bad about it. Hey, Tory Lanez, arigato gozaimasu. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Get in the comment box down below. Let me know how y'all feel about the album. Let me know if y'all liked it. Let me know if y'all disliked it. Let me know if y'all just one of those people that just hate Tory Lanez just because y'all feel like he's a carbon copy of Drake. Because I know there is people out there that's just like, I'm not going to listen to Tory just because I can listen to Drake instead. You know, they have that mindset. They don't give music a chance. But, you know, if you liked it, you liked it. Let me know what y'all favorite tracks was. Let me know what y'all disliked. Let me know if I was too long. Yeah, just talk to me. It's been your boy Dev. Like always, don't forget, follow me on social medias. Let me know what y'all want to hear. And until the next time, we are out.